out of all the equipment we have in this room, whether it's John's crankbaits, it's my lipless crankbaits, it's Ike's football jigs, all the rod and reels out there you want to fish with, are those the most important weapons of bass fishing? Exactly right. No, sir. In my opinion, they're not. The most important piece of fishing, and it'll bleed off on anything else in life, is between your ears. It's how you accept life, accept failure, accept success. Now, I will share a part of this with y'all. A lot of this touches deep. A lot of it will come back, and I'll have to tell the story through my life of how it changed me, how I still battle. We said it this morning, some of my shortcomings are I'm extremely high-strung, I'm extremely competitive. If we're in Walmart shopping and you're pushing a cart and I'm pushing a cart, I'm taking you out. I want to win at everything. To me, losing is unacceptable. Second place sucks. I don't care what nobody says. You're the first loser. You're the #1 guy to the winner. It's no good. So my attitude sometimes bleeds over to wanting to win so bad can affect you. It can almost cause you a catastrophic downfall because you apply the pressure on you. So with this being said, we'll kind of get into this, and this is deep now. I started digging around, and I talked with Jimmy Mason, a guy that fished Elite Series. He said, have you ever thought about talking to a mine coach? And I said, dude, he would charge me $1 million to look inside these ears. And he said, I would like for you to talk to my mine coach. He said the guy works with athletes, professional baseball players, and all that. So I started seeing a guy about the competitive side of your mind and what it affects. And we sat down, and I'm talking with this gentleman, and I was like, you know, this guy don't fish. He really doesn't know much about it. So he says, what do you want to achieve? So I started kind of opening up to this guy, and I said, I want to be in the zone. The same zone that I was in 2004, and I won Angler of the Year. I could do whatever I wanted to on the water, and it was right. There wasn't no such thing as I fished a bad place or I made a bad decision. Life was good. Everything was right. So I go on, and I'm like laying it out there, you know. I want to be in the zone, doggone it. I want to be like Peyton Manning. I want to see the ball. I want to do this. And the whole time the guy's looking at me, and he's making a few notes, and I'm thinking he's writing down pretty much that Swindle's an idiot. And I could give him that. So at the end of this first meeting, this gentleman looks at me, and he turns this piece of paper around, and he holds it up to me. He's written in letters. He said, there is no such thing as the zone. And I'm like, well, first off, I'm paying an idiot, because I said, there is a zone. So I immediately retaliate on this guy. I was like, there is a zone. You get in the zone and you fish. He said, let me stop you, son. He said, you don't get in any zone. You create your own zone. So what do? We kick the depth finder, and we start getting mad. Cow! There goes the whole tournament right there. Have we done it? We've all done it. First bite you get in the morning, big and jump off, and what do you say, buddy? We've done it. It's over, son. We're screwed. You can load it up. We can go home and cut grass. We've done it. I know you might be shaking your head, but you've done it, and you know it. I've done it a bunch. He said at that point in your life, that can have no power, none. He said as an extreme athlete or someone who's driven to success, your mind is pushed by adrenaline, negative or positive. I said, what are you talking about? He said when you get angry and you release that emotion that you've lost this fish and you're kicking and all that, he said when your body calms down, he said you're wired to you all of a sudden you want that adrenaline rush again. So what does your mind do? You revert back to anger. You don't look at the positive, you revert back to, you almost send yourself back into another tailspin. So then I realized this guy actually might know what he was talking about, so I started listening to him. And I started thinking about how many times we let stuff, minor stuff, affect the major outcome.
Hey, I'm Pete Gluzek.
And I'm Mike Iaconelli.
And this is Bass University TV.
Welcome to Bass University TV, an online video training course where you'll learn champion bass fishing techniques from pro anglers Pete Gluzek, Mike Iaconelli, and their talented special guests.
Everywhere I go in the country, I'm trying to use these techniques because I catch big fish that way.
From on the water to in the classroom.
We want to use that bait to help make that area even smaller. and really find that sweet spot.
You'll learn sound techniques and strong fundamental bass fishing skills.
You want something that's got a nice limber action, that's going to allow you to build pressure and keep those hooks pinned against that fish's mouth.
Watch hours of video content on multiple topics at your own pace for a low monthly fee. Cancel at any time.
Hold on, because you're going to catch some big fish.
Information is power in the sport of fishing, so learn from the very best.
That's a key theory in all of fishing.
Subscribe to Bass University TV today.
Man, does it trigger a lot of strikes.
Here's the part that you're not going to hear anywhere else. This is the Bass University TV exclusive.